So this is the Good Ride review of the Burton Gore-Tex Vagabond jacket, courtesy of Gravity Sports at Mount Bachelor. Thanks for letting me get on this to do a quick review for fit, construction, helmet compatibility, and such. So let's get right into it. You know, we're looking at 2-layer Gore-Tex here. It's kind of an interesting longer cut. And usually with shorter legs, as you can see from my specs below, jackets like this aren't as flattering for me. But for some reason, this one feels like it works pretty well. So I kind of like that. And it's nice having just a little bit, extra. So, you're really kind of sitting on the chair with this. How this works with my specs in a size large. And let's get into construction. Looks pretty immaculate. There aren't a lot of seams or cuts throughout the jacket, but I'm not seeing really any any errors. It just seems like it's nicely welded and pretty decently stitched as well. Let's get into the helmet compatibility real quick. Oh, that's great. Burton's come so far with some of their jackets. I remember just even 5 years ago, the hoods were so tight. And yeah, this Smith Vantage is really reduced in profile. It's not a big helmet, but this I can just turn no matter what. I could even tighten this up and do a nice tuck to just really seal myself off from the elements. I'm not normally a huge fan of, kind of like military colors. I'm more of a blue and red kind of guy. The greens and the olives and the browns just have never been really my thing. And that's really all it is. It's just color. But this is a kind of a cool color. They're doing green about as well as you can, I personally think, especially with the army style green. Now in terms of pit zips, you just have 2 mesh pit zips. No big deal. You have Burton always just knows what they're doing when it comes to gloves and outerwear. I'm wearing Burton pants right now too. And this is the AK guide glove. Fits over the guide glove, no problem. It could take just about any glove you want to throw at it. And then let's see. And it tightens up pretty tight too. So if you want to do a glove over the cuff kind of thing, that'll work. You have 2 pretty big pockets right here that don't go down super low. They're just right, and they're fleece on one side, and then basically this kind of very smooth outer material. It feels light and smooth, yet not that rippable. Who knows for sure if you snag it on a tree and such. I can't say guaranteed this will work, but it feels like a nice balance between being smooth, light, and durable. And so it's an easy in, easy out. Then you don't have faux pockets. You actually have a nice smooth, it's kind of it's like taffeta combined with micro fleece or something. It feels really good. So you've got double pockets here. It's always great to have extra pockets. Then you've got 2 kind of interesting pistol pockets. I don't know if I trust something super precious in there with the spaces if it's small, but it could definitely fit something big. And I love Burton's media pockets. It's just such an eloquent, well thought out media pocket as always. And look at this, S9 Plus has tons of room. There's also a little stash pocket. I could even put my S9 Plus in there, and it holds it perfectly so it doesn't bounce around, although it did grab the screen and kind of open it up. But I'd probably just drop it in there. It's very smooth taffeta. Very easy on and off. So you just open the flap and down goes the zipper, and that's great. So you got that going for you. This kind of material I'm not a huge fan of. I know some people like it, but I'm not really that into it because it's kind of like corduroy, and it just feels like snow sticks to it a lot. And it goes all the way up, but at least you have this just ultra smooth micro fleece lining here. So I'm always pretty stoked. Like, you know, the Burton jacket will either fit you or won't fit you or this or that, but at least everything else is well thought out. So if the fit's right, you know, this jacket could really work. And oh wow, you got a lot going on here pocket wise. Obviously the media pocket has a hole out and a loop. Nope, no loop, just a hole out to guide it if you're not Bluetooth like myself, which I highly recommend. It's wonderful. You got a little corduroy on the back for a little extra warmth around your neck and a seal. And now you've got some interesting pockets here. You've just got a small kind of open pocket here. Ooh, that is a nice big, from what I think, kind of like an alternative, just super pocket for something there if you want it. It's really cool. Jacket to pants interface. Is this a zip away? Yeah, zip away powder skirt. You know, your basic super lame goggle pocket that everybody has. But you've got, you know, so much else going on with this jacket that, you know, it's a great thing. I love the taffeta liner as opposed to like a lighter mesh or any kind of mesh. This taffeta just feels like it protects the Gore-Tex layer much better. I've had a lot of Burton Gore-Tex over the years, entry level to upper tier, you know, 3-layer Gore-Tex, and they always do it right when it comes to waterproofing and breathability. So there you go. It was fun to check out this jacket and just, you know, see what this longer fit and see what this color does under the pretty lights.